So I just decided that today we would do some grocery shopping. I'm not going to actually go to the grocery store because a lot of this stuff I don't actually need, but this is just going to be kind of like hypothetical, like what I would do if I was going to go, and kind of show you guys how I would do that. All right. Okay, so this is the like my current local flyer. So they have what I do is I go around and I circle anything that I might want to buy. And then I can't tell you how many times, like that chicken sausage is a perfect example. How many times I've like gone to the store thinking that I was gonna have to pay $3.99, and then that chicken sausage is marked down to like $2.49 or something on a manager special. So then I end up saving even more money, getting something on discount that I wasn't expecting. So there's that. I'm just going to go through really quick and kind of show you some of the things that I circled, and then we'll get right into the list. Because after I've circled all these things, I'll kind of go through real quick and make a list. And then stuff like this is interesting too. So where it says save $5 when you spend 15, because sometimes I'll get like a handful of things like this just to make life a little quicker, or to throw a couple of snacks in one of the kids' lunches or something. Um, but that's not always the best deal. So for example, I put a question mark here, 2 for $5 on all the like store brand crackers. And they make, I'm assuming it's probably made by the same company. I don't know that for sure. But they make all the same kinds of crackers and they'll just call them something different. So this could end up being a better deal at $2.50 a piece, believe it or not. Because these I feel like usually go for around $3.50 a piece. So it might end up being worth it to just spend the $2.50, and you won't get the $5 off, but you'll still end up saving because it's not as much like per unit. But you have to really check the unit prices. They do all that math for you, so when you're in store, you can kind of tell a little better. The flyers just kind of give you an idea of what they, what's on sale and what they do have, and it doesn't always mean that it's the best deal. I don't shop in most of the other spots here. Okay. Organic eggs, which we obviously don't use or need because we have our own chickens and our own eggs. But it's just hypothetical. And then organic milk, cheese. And this is also showing you too, like if you wanted to eat like all organic, how you could do that, on like a reasonable budget. 3 for $12 ground beef. 2 for $5 cereal, organic cereal, 2 for $5 organic breads and English muffins. This is some of the vegetables that are on sale. So mini potatoes, celery, apples. I feel like that's kind of high, but that's another thing. Oranges, I didn't circle that. I'm gonna go with just apples. All right, and then I'm gonna get into my lists. So here's the list that I made out. Frozen veggies, tuna, oats, chicken sausages, mac and cheese, apples, potatoes, celery, cereal, buns, English muffins, ground beef. I crossed out the mandarins, milk, eggs, string cheese, lettuce, pasta sauce, tortilla chips, and bananas. And then I made up what like kind of a meal plan, and that breaks down for you. So my total ended up being $64.43. Divide that by 4 people, $16.11 per person per week. $16.11 divided by 7 days, that's $2.30 per person per day. So not even, so less than $1 per meal per person. Breakfasts, organic cereal with milk, scrambled eggs with potatoes. So I'd probably make like hash browns or home fries. Oatmeal with brown sugar and apples. Sausage omelet with spinach and mozzarella, and an English muffin would probably be more for the little guy because he's not going to eat the omelet. He'll eat an English muffin with egg and cheese, but he will not eat an omelet. So we know how that goes with the little ones. They're kind of picky sometimes. They're just developing their taste buds. He'll be better about it. My oldest now will eat pretty much anything. And when he was the youngest age, he didn't. So they grow up and they change their taste buds. Tuna salad, lettuce wraps, or on burger buns. like a tuna salad sandwich, hamburgers, either on a burger bun or in my case, a lettuce wrap, chicken sausage with mixed vegetables saute. So I figured that some of the frozen veggies I could saute up and make a little veggie side. Mac and cheese with seasoned ground beef. So that'd be almost kind of like a hamburger helper type thing. Dinner, shepherd's pie, taco salad, meatballs and salad. And for the meatballs, I know I don't really have any breadcrumbs, so I would probably either grind up like a little bit of oats, or I would use some of the hamburger buns and chop those up and make that the like filling for the meatballs. And salad, chicken sausage and macaroni and cheese, and then oat pancakes with apple slices. Sometimes it's fun to do breakfast for dinner once in a while. It's just quick and easy. So for the oat pancakes, I'd probably blend up the oats a little bit in my food processor, and then make a pancake mix out of that. 'Cause this is like that you have on hand. Knowing that you have on hand like baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of sugar, salt, pepper, that a few spices, that kind of thing. So you figure that you have on hand a little bit in your pantry, and then you can make some meals. This I wouldn't actually do in real life, just because I already have a lot of this stuff on hand. So like I have pantries and freezers, and I really stock up on stuff when it goes on sale. So I end up spending even less than this usually, like way less. So, and I'll show you guys that like as I go along, like if I do a stock up or something, I'll definitely show you guys when I do that and how I do it. So, and then a lot of this stuff too, I'll actually make. So like sometimes I make burger buns and I'll freeze a batch, or I make English muffins and freeze a batch, and we'll go through that and I'll show you guys how to make all that stuff and how I freeze it. And sometimes I'll make ahead, like if I want to save time, if I'm busy, I'll make ahead English muffin sandwiches and freeze them. I'll make ahead oatmeal and stick it in the fridge and have it all week, or have it a couple days or whatever. Not for me particularly, but for the rest of the family. I pretty much don't eat any sugar. I don't eat any grains, and I eat very little dairy. I'm not supposed to eat it at all. I do it sometimes. Same thing with sugar. I'm not supposed to have it at all. I do it once in a while. Those are just some allergies that I have, so it's some medical stuff, but I won't get into that. I'll just show you guys what a normal person would eat, what the rest of my family eats. And I guess I could go into it at some point. I'll probably make a separate video for that, for like my specific dietary needs. But it's easy. It's really easy to work around, because I just, I opt out. Like I leave things out. Like on the oatmeal day, I obviously wouldn't have oatmeal, but I would have apples, and I might have an egg or something. On the organic cereal day, the same thing. I might have, some kind of fruit that I have in the fridge, or just eggs, or some leftovers. I am not opposed to eating chicken and vegetables for breakfast. I don't care. I'll eat it any time of the day. Doesn't matter to me. So those are just some things that I do, but I'll make a separate video for that. I just thought it'd be neat to go over this and how I grocery shop and how I planned my meals out. And this is definitely how I did it, like before we had the farming, and before I learned how to like stock up, or before I had freezers and before I had pantries and all that. This is absolutely how I did it. So this is valid. It's just not what I do now. But I just want to give you guys an idea, and I saw my flyer and I thought, ooh, that'd be a fun video. So anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So I went to the grocery store earlier, and we were talking about grocery shopping, and what it would look like if I were grocery shopping. And I usually do swing by the grocery store once a week just to pick up like almond milk or a couple of sale items or something like that, or something to stock up my pantry a little bit more. Or, if I'm out of something, like of course I run out of onion at some point, and I have to stock up on it. So while I was at the grocery store, we have a discount rack. And on the discount rack, there were these 2 bags, little bags. There's one bad potato out of the entire 2 bags. And These usually sell for $3.99 a bag. They're 99 cents and they're organic. So 2 bags, there's probably at least 4 pounds of potatoes there for $2. So that's just kind of an idea, an example of what you can do that can save you a couple bucks, you know. And I think that on that list that I originally had, these one bag of these was $3.99, and that was going to be for I think 2 meals, maybe 3. So yeah, so this is awesome. So now I'm going to make mashed potatoes and potato salad.